Hey everybody, Greg Rice, not in the bucket today. I'm not even at Cumberland Farms either, but I'm here to talk to you about the value of camaraderie, the value of relationships and relationship building. To me is number one when it comes to running a business. Your idea of a business, your location of your business, the ways that you do your business, all that stuff's important. But there's nothing more important than the people that make that business go forward, the people that make that business possible. I recently, have seen just more and more, been doing this now for 10 years, just the strength of a strong team. Our emergency calls here at Nexus have been picking up, and we have a group thread of all the guys and girl. We have one girl communicating about, all right, I got this call in Cumberland, I got this one in West Warwick, oh, and this tenant lost their keys. And I just see all of our guys just, hey, I got that, no, I can't make that, hey, can you grab this one, hey, I dropped that key there for the, just seeing all of that come together effortlessly. I'm the manager, right, and I'm just looking at it and making sure that everything is going okay, and it is going okay. And it's a testament to the empowerment that our team feels from our leadership. We trust you to get it done. We're not going to micromanage you to get it done. We trust you to do it. And if you don't do it, then get ready. Greg's coming for you. But that typically doesn't happen. It's very rare that I have to reprimand somebody. Very rare. Because they just know. Recently I was at a I don't like to use names, but what the fuck? I don't care at this point. I was over at Paul Davis in Attleboro, and this was a referral from Jesse Mayo up in Worcester. He goes, hey, you got to meet these guys. They do disaster stuff, and you should interview them for your show. And I was like, okay. So this has been going on for years, where I've been trying to reach out to these guys. Hey, you want to do something? Hell yeah, we'll get back to you. Hey, we're busy. Oh, hey, wait for a job that we have, or always just something. And then finally, a couple weeks ago, I get into their facility to meet them, and I bring my equipment. I'm ready to film. Jesse's there, and they go, oh no, we don't know what we're gonna say. We can't film today. We just want to brainstorm it today and have you come back in 2 weeks. And it's just like, the fuck. It was kind of my feeling. And then we're supposed to film, I think this Tuesday. They called me on Friday and said, oh no, corporate says we can't have this, and we can't have different video than the way they do video. And I was just like, you know what? I said, don't ever contact me again. I will never use Paul Davis. I will never recommend Paul Davis. And frankly, you've wasted time and you've killed some of my brain cells having to deal with you guys over the last 3 years. I was reaching out to you as a favor, as a total favor, to expose you to one of the largest property managers in New England, right? I'm exposing you and putting you on our platform, and you guys can't figure out how you want to talk on camera. And the guy I'm talking to at this place, his name's Brown, he goes, Greg, I get you. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. And just so you know, I've had to get a lawyer involved with some of my stuff with them because of how they've treated me, blah, blah, blah. Confiding in me something. And it just shows me, those people have no idea how to manage a team, a successful and a winning team. No idea. They can't even manage an interview, a free interview, to advertise their services. So I use that example because a lot of people cannot get out of their own way. They have no idea how to get out of their own way. They're their own worst enemy. They look in the mirror, it's a conflict. They look in the mirror, it's a problem. They look in the mirror, it's a roadblock. When we look in the mirror here at Nexus, it's blue ocean. It's an opportunity. It's success. Because we feel the confidence in ourselves and with everybody else here that not only can I do it, but together we can do it. and we can do a great job of it nonetheless. But that wasn't always the case. That took time to build, and it's a slow process. It's an arduous process, but we've reached that point. And we had our annual company Christmas party this past weekend at the track, aka Twin River, aka Bally's Casino in Lincoln. And then we went over and saw a performance by Stephen Palumbo, Michael Dutra, and I forget the gentleman that does Sammy Davis Jr. They do a nice musical montage of all of that music. So it was a great time. Everybody had a great time. And you could just feel the energy, right? You could feel the guys, they all, we all work well together. We all play well together. And, there's some guys that got a little beefs here and there, but that's unavoidable. And that's always going to be the case. But they're able to put those aside for the betterment of the team and to make sure that the ship stays moving forward, the train, whatever metaphor you want to use. So when you're building that business and, especially in your smaller growth stage, right, it's just you and a guy or you and a couple of people, that's the most important part because you're setting the expectations, you're setting the framework, and you're teaching the people that are going to be your longest serving employees, right? Your first person is your most important person, not your last person, your first person, because they're seeing what you do and then they're doing it as well. They're mirroring your behavior, and then they're going to teach the next guy, right? And then that person is going to teach the next person. So your first couple hires are your most vital, and you have to make sure that you set that precedent and the expectation of what you want from them and how you want your business to run. Because if the first couple of people, they don't give a fuck, then you can expect that the next people don't give a fuck either. That's just how it works. Shit rolls downhill, and it rolls pretty fast. So I just wanted to say this, and I don't like to use names of other companies, but it was just like, you guys are useless to me. Like, you're just in you guys are an elementary school of business development. And, not that I'm Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos by any means, but I have a good grip on it. And I've been doing it for a decade, and I cut through the shit. I get right down. I boil it down right to that marmalade. What do we got to do? What's the problem? What's the solution? Let's get rid of the noise. Let's get rid of the conflict. Let's get rid of the drama. Let's get rid of the attorneys and the accountants and the advisors. Let's get down to brass tacks. And that's how you should lead. That's how you always should lead. Okay? Boil it down to its simplest form and find the answer. Okay? Once again, Greg Rice, not in the bucket and not at Cumberland Farms either. Your property and your managerial mindset managed.